the best thing to do is to find native speakers of your different languages of the app in the company and ask them to rate the localization of the product from 1 to 10 and improve it relentlessly until it reaches 8. And rather than treat it as an additional burden, treat it as just another quality parameter that you need to meet in order to release, because you have your users, reputation, rating, and the whole product to protect. And if you get a pop-up that gives you stop and cancel options, you might lose a client just because of not treating that particular element seriously.
Thank you so much. I think it will be a great takeaway for our viewers. So, Jan, what about you? If you were to give one advice to your clients and to the viewers of this LinkedIn Live, what would you share with them from your standpoint as a Toolgy founder?
I would say, especially to developers, that they shouldn't reinvent the wheel and use some library which already exists, and don't try to implement localization library yourself, because then you will reach the pitfalls like the pluralization or stuff like that. So it's much easier to just use something which is there on the market, and also don't hard code the strings into the code and you externalized files.
Yeah, hard strings, hard coded strings may be detrimental to localization. And what about you, Ilya? Do you think it's also the mistake you would warn people against, or do you have any other advice or warning to our viewers?
My advice is, even if you think that localization is going to come much, much later, just release your product in at least 2 languages, right? It can be machine translated, it can be AI, it can be a language that nobody cares about, but just to provision for future localization, right? And it's gonna set you up for success at the very beginning.